Up with KREM begins now.
Halfway through the week, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. We want to start with meteorologist Thomas Patrick because finally we have something actually going on.
I know, we were just talking about that.
No longer boring weather. Thomas, you've got snow, right?
Yep, so let's just dive right into it because I think this is the first time we've had anything since the snow squalls from 3 weeks ago. Hopefully you didn't forget how to winter weather drive since then because you'll need to activate that for this morning. A quick blast of some snowfall really coating the roads, coating the grass and the sidewalks all very quickly because that snow picked up in intensity. A lot of dark blue shades right over the core of Spokane. It just pressed into Spokane Valley. Looks beautiful at first, and then you realize it starts sticking to the ground very quickly. So a slower morning commute for everyone ahead. More attention, I think, needs to be placed on this pink shaded area that you see between Steptoe, Colfax, Pullman, Moscow. That's actually freezing rain. That's going to make road conditions actually more dangerous than just the snow itself. So conditions, especially along Highway 195, going to be a bit more treacherous, especially between Spokane and Pullman this morning.
All right, we are tracking all of that snow for you this morning. It's why we're calling for a weather impact alert today.
KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live in the storm tracker this morning. So Brandon, where are you and what are the roads like?
Yeah, good morning, Tim, Nicole. We are driving through beautiful Cheney, Washington right now. We'll go ahead and flip it around. You can see the snow covering roads out here, give you that up front angle. We'll flip it over to the right, kind of give you an idea as we drive through here, this community. We haven't seen too many bad spots thus far. So again, it's just all about knowing how to drive in that winter weather. As we flip back in front of us, that's me right there. We flip back in front of us. It's a good little dusting out there on the roads. Actually is kind of quiet down a little bit. It sounds like maybe some rain or so is hitting the windshield right now. I believe Thomas was talking about that. So overall, just make sure you're giving yourself a good amount of time to get out of the doors this morning. Take your time out there on the roads. We saw a lot of treated roads like I-90, some of those main arterials in Spokane, but nonetheless, take your time, drive safe. You can get to your destination in a timely, safe fashion. For now, live in the Storm Tracker, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Taking a live look at traffic now at I-90 Havana, you can see that snow coming down. Hard to tell, but you can see it in the lights there on the side of the road. For now, it doesn't seem to be actually sticking to the main part of the highway, but definitely sticking on the sides of the road there. So just be extra careful this morning. Give yourself an extra minute as we do have winter driving conditions. For now, we're not seeing any major backups or traffic, but we'll keep you updated every 30 minutes. And breaking news overnight, Washington State Patrol arrested a driver in Spokane Valley. He allegedly was running away from troopers. The driver eventually hit a fence while making a right turn, and that's when troopers were able to arrest him. The driver now facing DUI, reckless driving, felony eluding, hit and run, and resisting arrest charges. The driver was taken to a nearby hospital. The family of a man who police shot and killed back in 2024 is filing a wrongful death lawsuit against the city of Spokane and the Spokane Police Department.
The family of 29-year-old Jonathan Musselman believes this could have been avoided had there been a behavioral health unit on scene. Musselman was shot and killed by police after police were responding to reports of a man firing gunshots out of an apartment. The family attorney claims Musselman had a pellet gun and was not armed when police arrived. She also claims police knew he was dealing with mental health issues.
There's a behavioral mental health unit that should have been called in to assist them and to talk to him. And instead they came up and shot him.
The family filed the lawsuit after the city refused to meet and work on a resolution. We did reach out to the city of Spokane for comment. They say they have not seen it yet and cannot comment until it's been reviewed.
We have more information now about the deadly plane crash in southern Idaho that killed 2 people. One of the passengers was Roland Stedham, the chief meteorologist at CBS 2 in Boise. The crash happened around 11 a.m. at the Payette River near Black Canyon. This is about an hour north of Boise. The Gem County Sheriff's Office says the plane clipped a power line and then hit the frozen Payette River.
We're just all in a state of shock, really. I just kind of came up to see if I could lend any support. Obviously, we got a good team of first responders here with Gem County Fire and Rescue, and there's nobody better to be on the scene, but it's just tragic. It's a sad day for us.
Right now, we do not know who the second person in the crash was, but we do know that Stedham was a commercially licensed pilot and avid skydiver. The Idaho Aviation Association released a statement. They said they are mourning the loss of an aviator and friend who was living out his dreams. They said, quote, "We lost a good one. Godspeed to the pilot and passenger, and bless their family."
Happening today in a matter of hours, a Spokane woman is facing federal charges for threatening to kill a Minnesota FBI agent. Brenna Marie Doyle is accused of sending 3 voicemails threatening to kill an FBI agent, his wife, and daughter because of an agent's employment in Minnesota. Federal prosecutors say they want to keep Doyle in jail, claiming she's a risk for violence and obstruction of justice. Doyle's detention hearing is set for today. She also has another hearing in Minneapolis federal court next month.
MPHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment.
Well, this is new video here from overnight. During a town hall in Minneapolis, a man sprayed some sort of liquid on Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar. She was hosting the town hall and speaking about Kristi Noem needing to resign. She is okay, but we still do not know what that man sprayed on her. Police have identified and arrested the man.
This morning, we're following up on a story we've covered for years. Skylar Mead, the man who murdered 2 people in North Idaho while on the run from authorities, has been sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences. In 2024, Mead escaped from a Boise hospital, triggering a statewide manhunt. He was arrested in Nez Perce County, where he was originally facing the death penalty. However, last month, he took a plea deal, accepting 2 consecutive life sentences instead.
4 firefighters from North Idaho could be getting the Idaho Medal of Honor. These are firefighters who were attacked in the ambush on Canfield Mountain. The nominees are Coeur d'Alene Battalion Chief John Morrison, Kootenai Battalion Chief Frank Harwood, firefighter Dave Tisdall, and North Lakes Captain Fritz Wiedenhoff.
This is us honoring their sacrifice, the family's sacrifice, which happens every day outside of events like this, but this was the ultimate sacrifice.
The work they did that day on that mountain, the sacrifice that they specifically for Chief Harwood and Chief Morrison, the sacrifice they made, and then the work that Engineer Tisdall and Chief Wiedenhoff did saved lives that day.
The Idaho Medal of Honor is the state's highest award for law enforcement, firefighters, and EMS personnel. The commission will make a decision about the award on February 10th.
All right, it's 6:08. I know we have our weather impact alert day this morning just for a quick pass of some snow and freezing rain in combination this morning. Usually less than an inch of snow wouldn't be too much for us to handle, but you did just see out in Cheney that the roads are completely covered from that first wave of snowfall, and it's going to make for a slow and slick morning commute. Hence winter weather advisories. These are mostly in effect until 10 a.m. They do go until noon for Lookout Pass and Shoshone County. So a mix of snow and ice just hitting us right now. It's only going to last for about 2 to 4 more hours. The rest of the day will be quiet. And yeah, that snow is going to melt by the afternoon, but not before it affects our morning commute quite heavily.